Howdy, and welcome to episode 102 of the Concealed Taco Dudes podcast. If you notice there's a little bit of silence, it's just because it's just me, Taco, because everybody else couldn't make it today. I don't know what Jason's excuse is, maybe some bike riding race thingy, etc., but anyways, since I didn't want to sit down and do a monologue by myself, I figured I would take some of the advice of some of the listeners and post a past episode. And this one in particular, I believe it was episode 88 of the SX3 podcast. And that was about the time when Carl, Stan, Jason, and I just started recording, and we were joking about, the Concealed Taco Dudes podcast. So I believe that episode got deleted and off the SX3 feed. So I have a copy of it on my computer, and so I'm going to post it so you guys can listen to that today. But I will say I'm going to throw in this really fast, what Taco did with guns. So today, well, not today, but yesterday, I ended up casting probably about 2,000 bullets, and I've been casting with several different 35 caliber rifle bullet molds, and I have just received the first die that it's like a prototype die of the Wildcat cartridge that Kenny from the Eagle Eye Shooting Channel and I have been working on. It's the 35 Taco Teeny, and basically the cartridge, what we're kind of trying to design is a cartridge that's similar to the 300 Blackout, or I guess maybe more similar to, say, the 9x39, but one that is based off of the 308 Winchester brass cartridge and doesn't have goofy diameter bullets like the 9x39 Russian. So what we were wanting to do is design a cartridge that's similar like that, but it could feed and shoot in an AR-15, so something that's short enough to fit in an AR-15 magazine, and also something, although we're going to be building a couple in bolt guns, but having a shorter case, a longer neck, and then a little bit less case capacity, which is kind of opposite of what a lot of people would normally want in a cartridge. But this one in particular is designed to be efficient with powders and stuff at a little bit lower velocities, where cast bullets like to reside around the 2,000, give or take a couple hundred feet per second. And anyways, it's something that we just wanted to do and we're working on. But I got those dies, and so I'm playing around with sizing brass and playing around with a little bit different lengths of the case as well as the neck. We kind of wanted a longer neck to fit the bullets with the gas checks in it and everything. But anyway, stay tuned for that. I'll probably have more updates on that later. But yeah, so besides casting bullets, I got a bunch of zinc wheel weights that I am going to melt down and process into ingots, and I'm going to do some zinc casting, but I got to figure out some things with that first, because I got to use iron molds, and I also need to have a pot where I can do some pressure pouring, and I don't know. Anyways, going to play with zinc and zinc bullets and the 35 Taco Teeny. But for this episode, we're going to be replaying the old SX3 episode 88, which was deleted and is now undeleted. So here we go. Enjoy.
All right. Hey, welcome to another episode of the Concealed Taco Dudes podcast.
Where we conceal tacos.
Which we just did.
As dudes, we conceal tacos.
Yeah. We just did.
Several.
And it's burning my stomach because I got the hot sauce.
I think Taco concealed the most tacos.
5.
Yeah, you always do. You always get a bunch.
You must have a hollow leg.
Yeah. What can I say? I like the tacos.
Well, they're pretty high or low carb, actually.
Yeah.
Mostly meat, which I'm all for.
Meat and hot sauce.
And a corn tortilla shell.
No, they were flour tortillas.
No.
But small fluff.
Corn.
Yours were
Corn.
Corn.
Or maize, as they say.
in Espanol.
Yes. Maize.
Maze.
Yes. Anyway.
So, yeah, hey, welcome. Stan's just going to eat
Since still eating.
his little bar.
Crackle.
Great for audio.
Obviously, Stan didn't conceal enough tacos.
Well, I've got to eat the protein is what I need. I need more protein. It
was-
makes it more homey, though. I mean, come on. It makes us all feel more at home.
Sure.
Sit back, grab yourself a taco and some water or a beverage and listen, enjoy. Eat with us while we discuss.
Yeah, we've been a little off lately, but that's my fault because we've been packing everything up, and so the recording equipment and everything got packed with it. So that's on me. That's why we've been gone for a
So
bit.
you're a real estate baron now.
Yes. No.
Are you going to be a millionaire?
No. Never.
You're not going to flip properties using someone else's money?
I think anybody who's into this hobby is never going to be a millionaire because any money you get, you just spend on another gun.
Or reloading stuff.
Yes, or reloading
I was
stuff.
going to say another house, but
See, therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
yeah. So you
I
might
could
make
spend
some
it.
money on this one, but you're going to spend it on the next one.
Now, is there
kinda-
going to be enough money set aside to pick up that little extra something? She doesn't
Maybe.
listen. She doesn't listen to
That's
this.
true. Yeah. She doesn't. She shouldn't even like me. So yeah, that's the hope.
So you're actually going to buy a house, not live in your mommy's basement
Oh, I
or
hope.
your wife's mommy's
Oh,
basement?
I would move in with mommy in a second. Oh, mom, pancakes.
Where are you moving, by the way?
Don't know yet. We have refused to look until we sell.
But where are you going to live in the meantime?
Probably mother-in-law's basement.
In the mother-in-law's basement.
But they're not
Okay.
even there.
So
Next
technically, you get the whole thing.
But that's going to be next to, like, Jason, right?
And
Oh.
and you
And me. Yeah.
Excellent.
and the mic. It's
And
not
the
just
mic.
taco. It's the mic.
The mic.
The mic.
Mike Andelin.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yes. But anyways, that's what's going on. That's why is everything. And I mean, I have nothing. I just got to just say, if you ever have to pack up, if you have your own gun room, a man cave, I spent so much time packing stuff, and I all my powder is usually all lined up in a row in a certain spot. I was finding crap just like, here's another pound of powder. And then I go through, here's another pound of powder. I mean, just in totally the wrong place. Brand new, unopened, everything sealed.
It's like Christmas.
Like everything else that you have.
Here's
brand
an-
new and unopened.
Here's
you don't shoot it.
I found an 8-pound jug that I didn't know that I bought.
What was in that one?
Unique.
No,
No?
that one I did know. This one I think it was a tight group,
No.
which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, awesome.
Yeah.
So it's been wonderful for that. And I finally cleaned the room. I've been talking
Quite.
about it because I need to organize it.
You know,
now I'm going to redo
actually-
it and
looks,
organize.
It looks phony because it's now your weight room. And
Oh,
you've got
no, it's empty.
I know, it's staged to sell. It just looks disingenuous.
It does.
It
It
doesn't
is
look
just-
real. I'd walk in and go, bull crap.
the weight, no, the weight stuff has been packed and it's in the shed.
No,
as
but
well.
you left just enough to say, look, it's a weight room.
You can use
With
it
the
as
gun
that.
safe.
Yeah. Gun safe in it.
Because it's the one
I thought the
unfinished
gun
room.
safe was going to my house. Or the guns were going to my house.
The guns will.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping that someone would put that in the requirements, like, well, and you leave the safe, because then I can buy another one bigger.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you buy.
So-
You always have to buy
Doesn't matter.
one like 2 sizes bigger
Yeah.
than what you think.
So, and that's a good safety
Unless you
tip
get the
for
biggest
everybody.
one, you're going down.
No, if you get the biggest one, you've got to get a vault.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll get a vault.
Yeah.
Do it.
I need a vault.
That's on the
You do need a vault.
requirements
Yeah.
for the new
My
house,
vault would
right?
be
Yes.
sadly empty, but your vault would be full already.
yeah.
No, doing this, I've just learned it's, and probably a good tip for everyone, if you're going to buy a safe, which you should have a safe.
Buy 2 or 3 sizes too big.
Yeah. Not one size bigger than you were looking at.
Like 2 or 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily, because.
Just go for the Titan. Just go for the
Yeah,
Titan
yeah.
to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, and it's an easy sell because you're. Well, hey, honey, you can put your photo albums in here, the birth certificates, and which is true.
Yeah, fire protection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, worth it.
I endorse that idea.
I concur.
There you go. Hey, before we get too far, happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a good point.
Mike, to his credit, not only wore patriotic socks, but brought a flag. So we were shooting under the American flag.
Yeah, we had
all day
America
today.
protecting us.
Yeah, we went shooting earlier today,
Yeah.
right before this.
Which was nice.
Thank you to all of our service members, and we're grateful for everyone that served, past, present, and will in the future.
And who will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, we also should mention our sponsors. We got to mention the concealment of the solutions.
Yes.
Concealment Solutions holsters. Jason, you got any deals going on?
10% off.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. And
Site-wide.
free shipping this weekend. With the free shipping, that's good. Stan.
That's a good
Yeah.
deal.
You still got the Garl coupon?
The Garl coupon is still functioning.
G-A-R-L.
Yeah. But yeah, one thing I need to mention with the Viper survival pistol kits.
Yeah, now what happened on this? Explain this for the dummies that didn't
You
understand.
have to go look at the website to understand what we're talking about, but it's
Well-
a totally cool idea.
No, because it's anyway. Here's what happened: is we started getting a whole lot of orders for them, which was great, which drew attention from my website and my the merchant services so the people who process my cards on my website. They decided that was not an acceptable product for me to be selling.
Because they all try to boycott gun stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they basically seized my funds for people that have paid for them, and I'm still working out the details on that. But it looks like I'm going to have to cancel the orders and then send them an invoice through a different processor to get them taken care of. So, but before they would let me continue on with things, I had to pull that off of the website. I am in the process of getting set up with a new merchant account with an NRA approved business.
It's like we live in China?
Yeah.
And we're still the freest country.
Right.
Well, but the
right.
liberals who want to be liberal and share and be open to everything are
As long
so
as you
close-minded.
agree with them,
Yeah.
they're
Oh, yeah.
totally open to everything.
We're totally open to diversity, except for that kind of diversity.
Right.
Your diversity.
Because some are more
disgusts me.
diverse than others.
Right.
Some people are more diverse than others.
So
Yeah.
so
I'm
basically,
diversity so hard.
what's happening now? If you're interested in one of the pistol kits, and they're $500. It's everything except the strip lower. But I have had some people, and I was just getting ready to put this on the website, but this all came up. I was going to start offering without a lower parts kit because a lot of people already have something or have a preference on that.
Or
so
have 2 or 3 spare triggers and a pistol grip.
Right,
You just
exactly.
Scab it together, Frankenstein it together, easy.
Exactly. So I'm offering them for $470 without the lower parts kit and without the lower receiver. I'm
But does
still
it include the butt plug?
there is a butt plug.
Why?
For the butt of the
Why are
lower
you
parts
concerned about the butt plug?
Because that would technically be considered part of the lower parts kit.
The butt
Yeah,
plug.
Because it goes on the lower.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Am I correct, Jason?
Well, but it still includes the butt plug.
There you go. That was a simple question.
I think we have to say butt plug one more time.
Okay.
Moving on.
Before we get
Taco
uncomfortable.
hasn't said it yet.
Have you seen the butt plug?
It's a legitimate thing. It plugs the hole on the back of the
Upper
lower
receiver.
parts kit.
Or the butt?
So
Lower
yeah,
parts kit.
No, it's
it
on the
goes
upper
where the
receiver.
buffer tube would normally screw into.
Yes, and
with the butt
when you
plug.
order it on the website, what was it when you ordered it?
What's it called?
The parts, they described it as the
a-
butt plug.
A pistol
it was a
plug.
pistol
Oh,
plug.
pistol.
Oh.
I stand corrected. Disregard all of that other part. Okay.
Anyway, to
continue on.
clarify, they're still available. I do have a little bit of a backlog, so I'm a few weeks out if you're placing orders now, but not too bad.
You're going to have the orphans work
Yes,
overtime.
they are. But if you're interested in one, if you want more information about it, if you want to order one, call me directly. or you can email me, and I'll just email you an invoice. You can pay the invoice, and we'll get your kit going.
If they were going to call you, what number would they call?
The number would be 385-208-8914.
There you go.
And if you call me and don't leave if I don't answer and you don't leave a message, don't expect me to call you back.
Because he'll figure it's a flash mob.
Or somebody trying to sell me something I don't need or want. but
Marriott Hotel.
yeah. But leave me a message and I will get back to you. Usually pretty quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, send me an email, jason@concealmentsolutions.com. Call me.
You do the holsters, which I just got a new holster from Jason.
Yes.
Drop leg,
Yes.
and I like it.
I was very happy with that holster.
It's very comfortable.
The color
high
scheme and everything just worked.
And you only
really,
make those
really
for the people
well.
that you actually like.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Stan, do you have one?
I sure wish I had.
Taco, do you have one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've got 3. No, love it. Very comfortable.
And it moves with you.
I'm gonna have to be using this one a lot now.
Yeah.
When you shoot it?
I've been
You're
shooting.
going to have to shoot it to use it.
Okay, we're going into that next. After the commercials, we're going to that next.
After next,
Buckeye.
Now you also do mag holders.
yeah, mag holders, magholder.com.
Yep.
He's got Glock 43 and a new improved shield, and I know they're working on some other things.
Nice.
Modular design.
Oh yeah, the new ones are ambidextrous. The clips, you can reverse them, so
Yeah.
you can run it left or right.
He got tired of the left-handed versus right-handed.
Yeah.
Now they're all-handed.
Yeah.
Even for those of you who are wrong-handed,
I'm not wrong-handed.
I wasn't pointing at you.
The less than 10% of the population that is wrong-handed. I
Yes.
know.
I'm wrong.
So we're catering to them, really. I
Yes.
mean, we are catering to them.
So you can get them there, but we also mentioned Buckeye targets, which we
Yep.
got to shoot
We shot
today.
lots of Buckeye
Yes.
targets today. Good stuff.
They have.
I think some were defective, though, because the one that was 350 yards out, it kept moving. I think it was swaying. because
Every
I couldn't-
time Carl shot at that one,
Yeah.
It dodged.
It would dodge.
It was missing, and it wasn't me.
I think he was hitting me. It just didn't make the sound. There was something wrong with the steel. I didn't hear it.
The steel was
because
suppressed.
he was shooting suppressed
Ah,
bullets,
yeah.
so
See,
you
there you
couldn't
go.
hear
When you
him
shoot
hit the
suppressed, that's how it
steel.
goes, Stan.
Oh, that's what I
But
thought.
only when
It's all
Carl
ball
shot
bearing.
it.
In your defense,
Yes.
you're welcome.
Thank
So,
you.
so Buckeye targets, they have the infamous Taco double spinner, and that thing's
Yeah,
freaking amazing.
That was fun. Always
And,
fun.
always a good time.
Steel really makes shooting. It's just different than it used to be.
But he
Yeah.
also has the what do you call the kits for hanging targets?
Oh, the
The
A-frames?
A-frames.
Yeah.
yeah,
Those are great.
Those are like the best
Yeah, they're worth their
system
weight.
that I've used for.
I'm thinking I
Hanging
need to
targets.
order some of those for my my sweet bowling pin target I built.
Yeah,
which held up better than I thought it was going to.
All you use for those A-frames or A-stands is just some conduit, electrical conduit for the legs. And then for the crossbar, you can use electrical conduit. You can use 2x4s or
1.25 inch
rebar.
OD pipe, or rebar.
Or the pipe.
Yeah. They're
And-
really versatile.
Yeah, it works for all those things.
And they pack down nice and small. And
Yeah, the legs. Like, I'm able to put this, all of mine in my little shed.
Are they made of AR-500 steel? I haven't hit
They are
one myself.
Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I've had fellow shooters shoot my A-stands.
the A-frame.
Oh, really?
part, yeah. And it didn't hurt the A-frame part.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
What kind of a dork would do that?
I know.
Wait. I'm sure I've shot my own.
Yeah. Yeah.
So check out those. Those are
Buckeye targets. Yeah.
those are awesome.
Okay, so let's go into what we've done with guns. It's been a while since we got together. Besides shooting today,
Not counting shooting today.
I did go shooting on Tuesday. Turns out, I thought, no, Monday, no, it's gonna rain. So Tuesday,
Last week you went shooting
it dumped.
with whom?
Cousin,
With Sonny?
yeah.
I don't believe it.
Oh no,
I'm gonna have to call
oh no,
Sonny
no.
and verify.
Let me finish this.
Okay.
We shot for 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes worth
got
of
dumped
shooting.
on. No
Yes,
kidding.
it rained that hard, and I just went, "Yeah, I'm a baby." And he goes, "Yeah, okay, we're done. We'll go tomorrow." It rained. It's
Every
rained
single day last
every
week.
day, and I don't mean just a little bit. It's poured.
It's raining right now.
It's
for
been
almost
raining
10
for like,
days straight.
Yeah.
Well, even 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The last 3 weeks has been
Yeah.
Yeah.
raining a
Well,
ton.
it's
dumb.
the end of the
Which is-
world.
which-
Ocasio-Cortez says we have 12 years. It's starting now.
Oh.
We're getting all this rain
Oh,
because of
I'm not
climate
going to
change.
be ready.
We're done for.
I'm going to have to get some new
No,
shoes.
but she was joking, though, wasn't she?
I don't know.
She said she was joking.
No, she wasn't joking at first, but then,
But now she's joking.
yeah, now she says she was joking.
Okay. But yeah, so that's
It's
all.
climate change. That's it. It's the only thing that can explain it.
It's been that bad, and I've learned something about myself. I like to shoot pistols better than rifles. I just do. It's just more fun. And I still love the 1911, but the high power was fun today.
Yeah, it was.
I enjoy that
That
high
was
power.
slick.
It makes me want to just gussy it up even more.
Yeah, but we're not talking about what we shot today
No, but so I shot 1911
For 5 minutes?
for 5 minutes.
No, I ran the gamut as fast as I could because it lightened up. It's still raining. Shot 1911 and the VP9,
Huh?
which liked it.
Yeah.
And then of course the Glock, but that was just self-defense ammo because you have to get rid of the self-defense ammo. If it's in there for longer than a year, it gets bad.
Yeah.
Turns
yeah.
bad. So you got to cycle it.
Yeah.
And I did not buy more self-defense ammo.
So you have round ball.
I've still got an old box which is just as old as the stuff that I was using. So, but you
We
gotta.
need to go run that out too because it's
Yeah.
probably rotten.
It's probably bad.
Yeah. The hollow points get hard. They won't mushroom anymore.
Even though we shot that World War II ammo and it shot just fine.
Yeah.
Round ball 45.
And it was green,
It was
wasn't it?
green and it still shot fine.
And I still think we shouldn't have shot it. Collector's item.
The other two boxes are
ammo?
unopened. Yeah, it's like old.
It's actual issues.
yeah.
You know, the actual issue.
But that one was open and loose because someone had been shooting some of it. So it's like, no, you got to shoot it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
made to be shot.
Yeah.
I agree with Carl.
It's made to be shot. If were I to get any NRA special edition with a golden blazing plaque on the gun, you don't just sit there with them. You got to shoot them. Right? Am I wrong on this?
I concur. A gun is made to be shot.
It's
Yeah.
made to be shot.
I shoot all my guns, even the old ones.
You have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So that's mine. What about you, Stan? What about you?
What about me? Well, I've been working and I went shooting today.
But we don't get to count this.
No, we don't.
So you've been
I've done nothing.
all up in my
Nothing?
grill. No, you've reloaded. You've done reloading.
No, I didn't have any reloaded.
I couldn't even
was gonna
reload.
do bunny farts. But
Yeah.
I've just cleaned up that stupid
yeah.
man cave.
Well,
But you were on
when
vacation.
you say clean up, it's empty.
It is empty.
The shelves aren't even there anymore.
Oh yeah. if we don't sell the house, I'm redoing it from the ground up.
Okay.
Organized, it's gonna be great. I threw away 8 industrial-sized garbage bags, the 50-gallon ones
Yeah.
Of
of just crap
well, okay.
and guns. I was just like, oh, here's another Glock. Throw that away. Oh, what's this one? Oh, Glock 17.
You should have just thrown them to me.
You can
know,
get
'cause
those in any candy machine.
You are a snob.
I was like, oh, here's a SIG. That can go on a pillow. Glocks, I was throwing them away, left and right.
He's wiping his feet on him as he comes in.
Sometimes I have to, if I don't have a tissue to blow my nose,
You use a Glock.
I'll use a Glock.
Hey, what else?
Because
it's not hurting me.
they're
You think it's
everywhere.
hurting me?
No, I'm
It
just saying
doesn't
they're
hurt me.
everywhere.
It doesn't matter.
And I do it for the economy.
Uh-huh.
Because then I go buy another. And I always
for
do buy
Austria,
another.
right? Yeah, for
I
Austria.
buy it for the Austria.
So nothing.
This is what you've missed. Stan and I just going, duh.
Nothing. But I've started a new run, so I'm
as have I, yeah.
Yeah. I have no time.
It's
Except for the
now-
weekends.
And now you know what the drive is like, huh?
Yeah.
It sucks,
It
doesn't
sucks.
it? Which is why I have to.
Commuting sucks, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you took your dad shooting before.
Yes, you did.
Or since the last podcast.
Yeah.
My father-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Or yeah, sorry, yeah.
I'd love to have taken my dad. Actually, that was, it's been a while ago.
Yeah, so you had that.
And so I had 2 weeks off, and I went literally every freaking day.
See, that
I've
counts.
I've shot all my 308, and we bought all kinds of boxes. So my father-in-law bought a brand, went up to Gunny's,
Yeah.
and there was a Marlin. Told about the Marlin.
So there I was.
He told us this story in the microcast.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
in
That's it.
the first ever Concealed Cherokee Dudes podcast.
Oh, there you go. That's right.
That's
He was there.
right.
Well, that's it then. I haven't done anything since then, but it was 14 days of hard, grueling shooting, and I like 4 tanks of gas. I've been all over out in the desert.
And I was out there shooting, and Stan showed up randomly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. Stan comes up. Hey, can I borrow some of your ammo? Oh, hey, Mike, I didn't know it was you.
Well, no, I drive up and. You know how it is when somebody, pulls into your shooting area. It's like, hey, you're in our
who the heck
space.
is that?
Yeah, what's this guy want? And Taco got up like this, like, what?
He was flexing. He was flexing, wasn't he?
And I open up and go, hey, hi, it's me, don't shoot. And, oh, hey, Stan. So he was gracious enough to let my father-in-law shoot all the stuff you had.
Tell me that.
Oh, the funnest thing I shot was Taco's 4570 lever guns. We had as I remember, we had a shoot-off of some gallon jugs.
That was in my last video.
And the old guy might have won.
As I'm sitting there,
I know.
jamming
you gave
the
me
lever.
The good one. Mine didn't. Fed just to smooth the sill.
The ammo that we were using was loaded for the Marlins, and so the 1886 I had never shot that ammo in it. But
that's a fun gun, though. Dang you. Dang you to heck.
Just
Because I need to get one now. Seriously.
I found the ammo right after that duel.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah, I pulled it out. I was like,
4570 and a lever gun and water jugs. Holy cow. A lot of fun. That'd be a good bear gun.
that explodes everything.
You could kill a
I was
bear.
going to say 4570
And an
is
elk.
the buffalo gun.
Yes.
And you could kill an elk with it, too. An elk and a bear.
Yeah, just line them up.
Which is the new joke now.
Yeah.
Can you kill a bear and an elk with it?
And an elk.
And an elk.
Yeah.
Because when the apocalypse happens,
There's going to be a lot of bear and elk running around.
and no one else was going to go hunting.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so that's all I've done. Thanks for trying to save me there, but I feel...
You're good enough. You're smart enough.
Doggone it.
People like you.
Okay. Jason?
I've done a little bit. I've was an old neighbor of mine that we talked about in the Concealed Cherokee Dudes podcast. Also, his old Winchester 92 with the 1901 manufacture date.
Does he have any more
That's
stuff in his house that we need to go and liberate?
He told me a few weeks ago, next time I go up to Idaho, I'm going to look through the attic and I might find some more guns for you. I was like, you don't have to do that, but I'll take them.
But okay.
Tell him we'll go up and look for him. I'll go look for him.
But when he brought me that 92, which I'm making a display case, having one made for him.
That's cool.
Anyway, he brought me a Marlin model 99 M1 and said, my wife doesn't really want me to have the guns around the house anymore, so why don't you just hang on to this one for me?
Cool.
And I went, okay.
Sometimes a slap is warranted, I think.
Well, and then he said, I won't tell her about the other one. But this is a guy that, I mean, he grew up in Idaho hunting and everything, and he spent his career working for the Foreign Service in South America most of his career and stuff like that. Guy's got amazing stories. Marched with Martin Luther King, was there for the I Have a Dream
Me
speech.
too.
Wow.
Me too.
Yeah. Anyway, neat guy. He gave me this Marlin 99 M1, which is basically a 22 rimfire that is styled like an M1.
It's the model 66. Marlin 66 styled more like an M1. Yeah.
Right. So it's a tube fed, but it was missing the spring loaded, the feed
Tube
thing, and I took it to Gene. We tore it down, cleaned it up, and it had a buffer inside that was cracked. And so Gene got me some parts, and I just got it put back together last week and got it sighted in at the indoor range, and we shot that a little bit today too. And yeah, it's a fun gun. Got a really cool old leather sling on it. And the cool thing is it was manufactured the same year as me. And yes, I was
You were manufactured. Yeah.
We talked about that earlier.
Technically,
So anyway, that's
With love.
yeah.
actually, yeah.
What year were you manufactured?
1969.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a young buck.
Yep.
Oh, sure.
You were 68? 60?
4,
Oh.
64.
I didn't know.
I know. I know. I will be a senior citizen in July.
Wow.
Officially.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like you can get discounts.
10% discount. I'm buying.
Chuckarama.
Yeah, There we go. We're going to the Chuckarama again.
Yeah. I love the Chuckarama.
And Taco, what have you done?
Ooh.
You've done the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Full.Lead.Taco.
So I did get put into YouTube detention. So I got a channel strike and I couldn't upload videos for a week.
Oh my gosh.
They'll show you.
So, what
Is
was
that
it for?
because of the 338 Spectre one? Or?
No. So they've deleted
They were
18 of my
just tired of
videos
the
so
haikus,
far.
right?
Yeah, the haiku just set them over the edge. It's
Not
like-
one more haiku, and we're giving you a strike.
No, it was my heavy 160 grain subsonic 9mm ammo video. So
No reason. It's YouTube.
they're really going after all the casting videos.
Why?
Why?
Of all things, bullet casting is what they're
Really
targeting.
going after that?
Yeah,
Because it's so threatening.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's
because-
what all the gangbangers are doing in the basement.
They're
at
casting.
night.
They're casting the bullets.
Yep.
and
I
making
actually
their-
wish they were. It'd be a good use of their time. I'm so angry, but this angst is just bleeding away from me as I load. This is great.
As I cast these bullets.
I have no desire
beautiful
to.
projectiles.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, life is beautiful.
So they've cut how many videos? Or
Oh yeah, so
deleted?
I've had 18 deleted, I think.
Jeez.
They even deleted one of mine where I do test fitting of a bullet. And I you know how you can, what's the word, you protest the,
Oh yeah.
or whatever. And then they emailed me back and said, no, we're sticking to that video, violated somehow.
Screw you. You.
I'm like,
Was the fourth video spared?
yeah,
Oh.
yes. The May 4th
May
video
4th. Yes,
was
that one
spared.
was one of the best I've seen.
So
You got to go look that one up.
Oh no, I liked that one. Yeah.
Taco
You
has some
used
mad
the
Jedi
force.
skills.
Yes.
yeah.
He used the force. That was actually pretty clever.
It was the fourth.
he used the
the fourth.
Yeah, sure. If you've got a speech impediment.
The fourth was with him.
So, yeah, and then the last video I did was, you were in it, Stan.
Oh, I was?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I included the duel.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's at
You're a
the very
star.
end.
That'll probably get a lot of likes.
Yeah.
Chicks,
And then in
groupies
the
that follow.
background, you can hear my friend Joe. He's like, Mike always has an excuse for for everything, for losing. But you can see me, I'm jamming that lever,
No
trying
kidding.
to get the ammo in or out. Or
Normally, he has to edit a ton to get a video
I know.
out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, nope, there I hit. There.
Save that one. Mark that.
Oh, wait, that's me. Close enough.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so, but that one was a fun casual shoot day, whatever. I ended up shooting Evan's 10mm handgun, and then
I like that gun.
I liked
Yeah.
it so much.
Rock Island Armory is doing such a good job with their 1911s.
Yeah, so 10mm Rock Island Armory 1911. It shoots great, and it shoots those really wide me-plat bullets.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I was shooting those 200 grain hard cast bullets, and
You're shooting it with Evan's gun.
well, it's no longer Evans.
It's now your
was
gun.
Was this like an indecent proposal type thing? Evan,
Hey,
I'll
would
give
you
you
let me-
$100,000 for one day with your gun? And then it stuck.
Yeah.
well,
And then they found out the gun actually likes you.
I after I shot it, then I said, "Hey, I said, how much you want for this?" And then I, he was thinking about it, and then I mentioned it a couple more times, and then he called me up later and was like, "Hey, so are you serious about buying it?" And
I have a 41 Magnum Ruger. I'd trade for it for that and some other stuff.
you have a 41?
41 Mag.
We should make some bullets.
Oh, I know you've got a.
I turned you on to that 41 mag, that customer, and you were like, "That's weird."
No, it's weird. I'm saying we can make some bullets for Stan.
You have a mold already.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you
can
told me
get
that.
one.
Oh,
I have connections.
Who do you know that can get a mold?
Yeah, I've actually designed a bullet for it.
you don't already have
you
it?
really?
That's what amazes me. So you do not. I have something Taco doesn't have.
You
I have something you don't have. That's the only thing you don't have.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
Well, then it's not for sale. Sorry.
Unless you can convince me.
but I've also
Anyway,
been on a rimfire kick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I usually look at Rim 22 as kind of like a cap gun. Like it just, there's no draw to shoot it. But,
Well, it's because you're shooting it with a suppressor, and so it sounds like a cap gun.
Yeah, it's...
That's part of it.
But,
Sounds like a cap gun.
But yeah, I bought a 1022
Uh-huh.
with a Tactical Solutions receiver. And
Very nice.
Which it was very nice.
And I got
like that gun.
an ER Shaw match barrel from Brownells, and
Could you shoot competition with that gun? Would it be tight enough to shoot some of that competition?
I don't know.
Just to break into it?
those 22 competition guys,
Yeah.
they have crazy stuff.
Yeah. Bolt guns, $5,000 long rifle.
it's
built.
crazy. So
I've heard of guys that have shown up with a 1022.
Yeah, I mean, but you could start just to
something
get into
like
it.
that.
Yeah, that's kind of what.
and they do okay. But
Yeah.
if you want to be competitive, you got to spend some money.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
But if the skills
and that's
aren't
what my
there, it
little
doesn't
308
matter
is.
anyway.
It's a Savage, and I just thought, hey, I'll break in, see if it's something I want to do, and then if it's something I want to do and I think I have a knack for, then I would spend the money. But to go drop $5,000 on a gun and I guess I'm a retard and I can't shoot anyway.
It would be like
Yeah.
me buying a $3,000, $4,000 1911 and then trying to shoot competition with it because I can't.
those
shoot.
guys shoot
Yeah.
really little targets
Yeah,
at really far distances
Yeah.
with a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
phenomenal.
amazing. Yeah.
simulate's probably even a little harder than maybe shooting the real high power rifles at range. I guess it's supposed to be sort of a stepping stone into that, but a lot of people stay with that.
So
A lot of advantages to it. It's not as noisy, not as much recoil. Probably not really any cheaper, but
yeah.
just a different.
I also, when I was looking at the 1022 stuff, then I found a company that makes the chassis.
Oh yeah.
And so I had an idea with that. And so I ended up buying a Ruger Charger, which is a pistol. And I put that in, what was it, PM ACA
Yes.
chassis?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, that's
the brand?
what it is.
Or something close to that.
Yeah.
And then I got an
Jason and I are looking at each other like, I don't know.
You put the SBA three,
the SBA,
yeah, the YMCA.
SBA4,
Yeah.
SBA4 on it.
the arm brace.
I know, it's hilarious.
For like
it's
a-
cool. It's a 22 pistol.
It's a 22 pistol that looks
like an
an
assault
SBR.
rifle.
Yeah. and then I did end up getting a nice barrel for it, but it's getting chopped and threaded.
Gotcha.
So
Don't want too long in a barrel.
Yeah, the Charger barrel was too long.
Yeah.
And then you just
So-
built for a friend a 16-inch
AR-10.
AR-10.
Yes.
Wasn't loud at
that
all.
would kill a bear and an
And
elk.
an elk. Yeah.
Love it.
Good looking gun though. You used the
Yeah.
Aero Precision receiver
and lower,
part.
yeah.
That's awesome. It's a neat gun.
But yeah, and well,
You have an AR-10, don't you, Carl?
I hate you.
Have you sighted that? Let's
Not
see.
for a while.
Have
you-
somebody put a scope on it for you too? Have you sighted that in yet?
Well, no, they did, but they did it wrong.
Oh.
Okay, if I Tom Sawyer someone, I want it done right.
How do you know if it's wrong if you haven't shot it?
No, we did go shoot
No, we didn't.
it. You and I,
Oh, that one dusty day. Huh?
which was what, 5 years ago
I know.
that we did it?
so do you have optics on it and everything?
Oh yeah, there's an optic. It's a Walmart optic, I think.
It's a Simmons.
Yeah.
But it was
Simmons?
just one I had
Hey,
laying
hey,
I don't know, it was just laying around. It was something. I mean, he could shoot it.
He found it on the floor. So
I was going to throw it away. It's like, here, I'm just going to throw it. Here, you take it. I'm just going to throw it away.
and I, of course,
Well, no wonder you haven't shot
sucked it like
yet.
this. I was like, thank you.
Oh, wow. So a gun snob and an optic snob.
Yeah.
See,
Somewhat.
if it said SIG, oh, I'd be all over it.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, it'd work for him just to get on paper and stuff like that.
Good enough for who it's for, is
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah.
That's what I
Is
heard.
it even like built to withstand?
Oh, yeah. I had it on a 270. I mean, just a
okay.
cheap throwaway. The Marlin 270 that I had.
I don't know if you know about this, but that 308, it's got some
Kicks.
chutzpah.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
No.
So also, I picked up a couple 17s.
Gosh.
I got the Ruger.
17 HMR?
Yeah,
or-
17 HMR.
I like that round. Good round.
I couldn't decide between the CZ 457 and the Ruger Precision Rimfire. So I got both.
Well,
I saw that one coming.
I couldn't decide. So I just bought both.
Okay, and so I have bought more than a couple guns in the last little while, but I sold a very expensive one.
Oh,
Which
that's
one?
right.
Which one was that?
So I did sell the 1919.
Well, if you shot the ammo that worked in it, it would probably break even.
The
would have
federal
been-
gold medal match.
Yeah. It would have been funner.
So
more fun.
here's the reasons I sold it. Right, one, it was worth a bunch, and it was just kind
Did
of
it appreciate for you? Did you?
No,
make a
it was
little
more
on, or
like
straight across.
break even
Okay.
ish, maybe lose a couple hundred.
Well, that's what we're saying, right? For
Yeah.
whoever
Yeah.
is right. Wink,
Yeah,
wink.
yeah. But just by selling that, and okay, so it wouldn't fit in my safe. It got in the way in my
Would we know who
Closet.
you sold it to, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
no,
Okay.
stranger.
No, he associates with the higher class of people.
But
Stan.
yeah, that was kind of funny. This guy comes and he pays in 20s. So that was a
stack of
very
20s.
thick stack of 20s. Yeah, it was. Took me a while to count them.
You're like, could you just hit me with it?
All 20s, really?
All 20s, yeah. And so I think he had just gone to Vegas or something.
There was like white powder all over the 20s.
Yeah.
But
What's that from? I was snorting off of a hooker's.
So by selling
buttocks.
that, I got, by selling that, I had enough money to buy Evans 1911 and 10 millimeter, the two 17s, and those are pretty nice 17s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the 1022 and the Charger, and there was something else.
Gosh.
All with that, and I still have some money left over. So
For the cocaine, you're saying. And that last couple 20. Those last few 20.
Well, you should have some of that in your storage, for preps, to barter with.
Not for you. I mean, it's
no,
yeah,
it's for
not
barter.
trade.
It's to barter with.
Hey, if you give me some of that food, I'll give you some of this cocaine. Some of this angel
It
dust.
sounds like
So that's what I sized like 2,000 pieces of 300 blackout brass
Wow.
because I can never have enough of those bunny farts.
They are fun.
They just
So are you
run
still
out so
cutting all
fast.
those? You're not just
No,
buying
I
them?
buy them. Like I let someone else with the Dylan do that.
Yeah. So I bought the
You can buy
saw.
'em. Yeah.
I bought the die and everything. So cool, I can do it if I need to, but I've seen too many good deals on 300 brass that.
Yeah,
I'm just
buy
gonna
the
it.
converted stuff, and it's super cheap.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much it was.
Where do you
But it was-
get yours? Do you remember who you buy yours from? That is your homework for today.
Maybe
For the next
maybe
time.
Everglades.
I will send you away. Oh, Everglades. Okay.
Yeah, maybe them.
I might have been looking at them.
There's a couple different companies that
Yeah.
just sell it, and they sell it so cheap.
Yeah, and it's converted. So they must have kids in the back room cutting them all off.
Oh, yeah.
And converting them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably orphans.
Probably
or
Jason's kid.
Jason's kids.
That's why I'm behind.
They hire his children.
My hands are bleeding, Dad. Shut up and cut that brass.
So now I gotta just. So I sized it.
Yeah.
They said that it was ready to load,
You have to trim it too.
but I'm gonna trim it because I was looking and some of the case mounts look like
they're not
just
cut square.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
believe
think
we
they
call
just
that
do it on the Dylan with that Dylan
ski-wampus.
trimmer and stuff. And so, yeah, ski wampus.
Yes, that's the technical term.
And the trimmer I
Cockeyed.
have, it chamfers and deburrs all in one
Yeah,
step.
you have
so,
a really
yeah.
nice trimmer.
So I wanted to do that anyways, just for.
2,000 rounds.
Yeah.
Let's see your fingers.
Well, I haven't trimmed them
To
yet.
the bone.
Oh, okay.
I just sized them.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. So,
So, before we get into our topic,
Which we have, of course.
we've prepared great things for our topic.
Yes.
Don't let me get started on that.
Okay, don't. Don't get started on it.
But let's introduce a new segment briefly.
Okay. I can't wait.
We call
Let's
it-
take a stroll into the prepper corner.
oh, prepper corner.
We need to have some Mr. Rogers music for the prepper corner.
I have
And now,
a new
prepper
piece
corner.
of equipment that I recently acquired. It's not super exciting, but here's the thing.
Oh, I'm excited.
When you're putting together a 72-hour kit or whatever stuff like that, a bug out bag, I'm always hesitant. It's like, man, this knife is awesome, or this stove is great, and then you put it in this kit and you never use it again. You never see it again, and so it's sometimes hard to put away the really nice stuff. I just picked up this CRKT knife. It's called a squid. It's very small.
It's not very nice, so you can put it in a...
How much was it?
It's cheap.
How much was it?
On CRKT's website, they're $35. You can get them on Amazon for $19.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Squid.
Same knife.
But
Ooh, let's see it.
it's got, what, about a 2-inch blade?
It has a knife blade in it.
It's
2-inch blade on it. It sits deep in your pocket, and it's got a good, it's not something that's gonna, hold an edge forever, but it's a good utilitarian size. It's small, and it's just rock solidly. I mean, it's all metal. I don't know.
mad.
I was happy with it for what it cost, and I actually traded for it anyway. So.
And you have the same disease
So it was
that we
free,
all
is
have,
what
which
you're
is
saying.
you
More or
buy
less.
knives like crazy.
But this is something that I wouldn't have any issue with buying this new or 3 or 4 of them and throwing them in packs, throwing them in the glove box of the car or something like that. And you're not out much, and you've got a good functional tool. It's not going to let you down.
My part of this prepper corner would be I was just recently reading that I was telling Jason about this, the article that was it the Bosnia experience,
Something like that. I can't remember.
A lot of preppers refer to this one, and I'm
Yeah.
going through
Is
it
that
like,
available book on, I guess not tape anymore, book on audiobook?
no, it's not a book. It's
not a book. It's just an article. It's just somebody's blog or something. I don't remember.
A lot of I'll find it.
Yeah.
A lot of preppers refer to it, but I'm going through just like, you know what? I'm just going to sit because I love fire. Love the fire kits, and as I've been packing up stuff, I
like
had
fire too.
I think I had 4 or 5 totes of fire stuff, like alcohol stoves and that. But really, after reading that, I'm going, you know what? I've got a lot of lighter fluid in that. I'm going back to getting more fuel, as well as I found my little Zippo lighter. Love that. But the Bic lighters,
See,
just a lot of Bic
I
lighters.
don't like the Zippos because if you don't use them, if you fill them and
They
let
do
it sit,
evaporate,
it
yes.
evaporates and they're worthless.
And I found out how to reduce that by a lot.
You seal it?
Yeah, or rubber band, like the what are those Ranger bands or something like that. What are they called?
I don't know.
A rubber band.
It's like a rubber band, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could put it in a Ziploc bag. Naphtha won't...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But the rubber
Evaporate out of a
Army
plastic bag.
So-
I think it's called Ranger bands. or
yeah,
something
Ranger
like that.
bands.
Yeah.
It's a big, thick rubber band.
Yeah, and I would just do that. And I'm like, and it lasted a long time. So I've also found some of my old peanut lighters, and
Yeah.
those I had done that too, and the fuel was fine.
Yeah.
Right. And I've
So-
just picked up some of the little butane lighters. It's a Bic lighter basically, but they're refillable with butane.
And that I need
and
to do.
and the flame is kind of like a blowtorch.
That's the dogs. Someone's at the
You know,
door.
that's good for a crack, too. You can put a spoon over it and you can...
For cooking
that
your
too.
crack.
Cooking
yes.
crack, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what they call them. That's what they're crack torches is what
Wow.
Okay. Whatever makes you so
I've-
a nightstand.
So I've heard.
There's also some really cool ones. When I bought these are super cheap that I bought, and some of them aren't that great. That they were less than $1 a piece.
You have to show them to me because I
Yeah, I'll
haven't
give you
seen
one
these.
next time.
Okay.
But
But I did get a bunch of Bic lighters too.
there's also cigar lighters that are really nice butane, but they use 3 flames, which you got to have 3 high pressure
Of course.
torch flames to light your cigars. The reason I avoided those is because I'm like, those are going to just burn up way more fuel than I need them to, and so I just went cheap, and they work good.
We picked up since we're talking about fire, this is the fire corner, I guess. That's what
Okay.
we're doing. You can get a mini, the what
Blue
are those
stuff put your
lighters?
combs in.
Not the blue stuff. You put your combs in. The Tesla coil, mini Tesla coil lighter.
Huh.
But the
Oh,
beauty,
it's the plasma one.
yeah, it's a plasma lighter. But
I love
I
mine.
never
the
even
point
seen
is,
one of those.
You got to show that.
it's rechargeable.
I packed it.
Yeah, so it's rechargeable.
Yeah.
and it's a Tesla coil inside a little lighter.
It's
so it
little
arcs
USB
across
charger.
These little things, and it's a lighter.
Yeah.
I have that in my get home bag because I'm in a tractor with 2 great big deep cycle batteries on. It's
Right.
never going to run out of battery
Yeah.
power.
Right.
And if I need to, I can recharge the lighter.
That's good. Good
And it
got a
goes
little-
forever.
I've got a
But they're
little
on
solar
Amazon
panel
for
for
like
mine.
$15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
they're
look
nice.
those up. Cool.
Last a long time, but it's really cool. And if you start playing around with it too much, and you hold that button down for too long, it'll arc and shock you. It's awesome.
So it also works as a taser.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, if you touch it, it'll shock the crap out of
Yeah.
you. Yeah. It
And
is.
we're not saying we know this.
No, I
but
do know it. I actually
it hurts
touched
a
and
lot. Yeah.
Shocked the crap right out of me.
Yeah, it shocked
Well,
me
let's-
too.
So it's a and you can get like this one has a dual arc. We're
What,
looking
what's it called again?
dual. It's just a plasma lighter.
Plasma lighter.
Plasma lighter.
I'm looking on
Yeah.
Amazon, and there are about 50 of them.
So, yeah.
They've got a full selection of them.
Nice.
But the beauty thing about it is it'll go in your car and you can recharge it.
So-
Now, it doesn't give an open flame. You got to be able to stick something.
Quality, inexpensive items you can throw in your bug out or get home bag, and you don't have to worry about them.
Look at that.
Ooh, that does look fancy.
Yeah.
I like fancy.
$14.
It's just fun stuff, but
you
little
can
little
recharge
prepper
it.
ideas.
That's the weird thing. You probably
That's a
recharge
great
it.
thing I can see for keeping in a vehicle because
Yeah.
you have that means to
Yep.
charge
If
it.
you had a solar charger, it doesn't take very much to charge it at all.
Yeah.
So anyway, fire.
Excellent.
So, I did some prepping too.
Okay.
2 nights ago. Well,
What day
yeah,
is it?
Saturday. Yeah, what day is it? So
Memorial.
Saturday, I ordered one of those bulk packs of Mountain House.
Ooh,
So
Bulk pack.
like-
Which
yeah, it's not like a ton. It's
like the big number 10 cans.
it's like the one that has 12
Okay.
packs.
one?
Bucket?
Yeah, it costs like $70.
Okay.
So
Off of Amazon or where?
yeah, I used my Amazon points before my wife spent them.
I get all my Amazon
So
points.
I I told her, hey,
How do you get the
I
points?
ordered some.
You have to have an Amazon card.
Oh, yeah. I'm
They'll
not,
get they
No,
give you
it's
50
5% back.
Yeah,
What?
5%
Yeah,
back.
it's crazy.
And they give you $50 to start off.
what?
Yeah, and then if you go,
You can buy gun stuff
Yeah.
Oh, this
for
is...
$50, and then you get 5% back.
It's a good card. It's Chase. I don't necessarily like Chase. We've had some.
Well, they have another one. It's only for Amazon, and you get higher rewards. Than
Well, that's
the
what
Chase
mine
one.
is. Mine's the
It's like
Amazon.
Synchrony Bank or something.
Synchronicity, yeah.
Yeah, well, but it's it's
You're tired, man.
but it's an Amazon
You don't
card.
talk so
only,
much.
Only Amazon. But anyways, yeah, I've got one of those too.
Isn't that it?
Here, let's take a picture of that. Show us
The number's not on.
Okay, so I did that, but then also I was gonna. So this knife, this is another one of the. It's a Kershaw.
yeah.
It's the one-handed opening, and those are. They have their
like
cheaper
those.
line. I think they're made in China, but
China or Taiwan?
I don't know. Somewhere
Probably
cheap.
Taiwan. There's
That's darn
Taiwan's
nice.
kind of the
But
hub for.
I like the Kershaws because they. I like that one-handed opening.
Yeah.
I do too.
I do have to after I use it every day, but I have one of those little V-block sharpeners that you just run it through a couple
Yeah.
times,
Yep.
and then keeps it sharp.
I just bought a copy of the Edge Pro sharpening system, so it holds it, and you have the guides and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
The patent ran out. I'm too cheap to
have-
spend $250
From
for the
the
Edge Pro.
Lansky one.
It's like Lansky, only better than Lansky.
It's like Lansky Plus.
I've stopped using mine. You know what I use now?
No,
I have an old Arkansas stone that was my dad's,
just a straight
and
stone.
the honing oil. And the knife I carry most of the time is a Ken Onion. It's a Ken Onion
Yeah, those are
CRKT
Yeah.
design. Super minimal, real small, lightweight, and I can have a razor sharp edge on that in 2 minutes on that stone. And then I have horsehide that I hone it on. I strop it. Yep. And yeah.
Well, I got
Way
this because I've
quicker
got some
and
bigger
easier.
blades, and
Yeah.
because the hard thing is to maintain your angle and stuff like that. And so
Right.
the Edge Pro,
If you're
again, it
if you're
was-
feeble and shaky, I can see that.
Hey, Stan has good eyes though.
I like to
true.
say picky about my blades.
The cataract eye was surprisingly accurate.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if it's because you use faith to shoot or
I think that milky film is actually an enhancement.
because didn't Luke have to wear the blast shield down and then he could block?
That's true.
I actually had a reticle laser etched into the milk.
Into the milk.
the milk. Just aim for the milk.
Yeah,
Just line up the two reticles.
Yep, that's right.
As soon as the milk covers the target, you know you're on.
Should we stroll back to on topic and
I don't think there is a topic
not
anymore.
really.
Well, the topic was shooting today.
It was.
Well,
yeah.
but to talk, I mean, we could talk forever about knives and theory and stuff like that, but everybody should have a blade on them
Yeah.
all the
Oh, yeah.
time almost.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
And now that I've packed everything,
Why wouldn't you?
luckily, I just went camping with the girls as well and love starting a fire. Went to go get my little baton knife out to cut wood because we didn't have a hatchet.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I had the smallest blade possible, but it's a full tang,
Yeah.
good knife, and we had to use that because no one else had theirs.
Yeah.
So
and you were able to achieve
I was
fire.
like, I have fire.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So
All right, so Jason, what is our topic for today?
I thought we were talking about what we did today.
that was it.
What we did was
we
shooting
went
today.
shoosting.
Oh well, we didn't talk about. So we shot your 30-06 pistol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 30-06 pistol.
Yeah.
How was that?
Very
Carl?
different.
Did you enjoy that?
It was inherently inaccurate.
I think
you
one
all
shot
struggled.
for me and you.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Taco kind of
What
figured
was
out
that?
the
About
windage, huh?
300 yards?
350 yards.
Did you guys get together to make up this crap? It was off. I could see the bend in the barrel. I was trying to compensate.
Yeah, you're always trying to.
The wind was in my eye. I had boo.
Boo.
Yeah, it's
But urine.
the diarrhea. I've had the diarrhea since Easter.
Oh,
too
yeah.
much, too much.
That's Napoleon Dynamite.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
No, that was
So-
Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
Oh, Nacho, that's what it was. Nacho.
The 30-06 pistol, it's an Encore pistol frame with a
It was cool.
30-06 barrel.
I just didn't like the scope on it.
And then we
the
put-
scope was tricky.
Yes.
And then we put that Liberty Victory Magnum suppressor. It's like a
Very
11
nice.
or 12-inch suppressor.
Very nice suppressor.
Now,
That one, yeah, it made it nice and quiet to shoot.
If Jason could put a drop leg holster on it, yeah, I'd get it
Are you telling me I can't?
with the suppressor on it,
Let's see, and I broke out the Thompson black powder. I drew out, so
which I was accurate with that too.
I was not.
If you recall,
we had to teach you about the concept of a
Hair trigger.
set trigger.
he goes,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
okay, you pull a set trigger, and then you're gonna, oh yeah, that's it's a hair trigger. I'm like,
Yeah, that
yes,
was-
it is.
That was really light trigger.
So we broke
Yeah.
out the black powder and practiced a little bit with that.
That was
That's-
fun.
That's the most I've shot that in years.
Yeah.
So I
Fun
can't
gun.
wait.
And I did not draw out for the muzzle loader.
That's too bad.
And I'm a little disappointed in that.
Fun gun. I've forgotten how much fun black powder is. Now I want to get that in a
Pistol.
black powder pistol.
There you go.
And then when they really start coming after the gun laws hardcore, you just get a bunch of them on a bandolier and become festooned with pistols,
there you go.
like the pirates did.
Why
The best
wait?
thing about
One
the,
shot, boom, toss it. Next shot, boom,
No,
toss it.
get an old Army. Or the new Army, the 58 new Army revolver.
Pirates didn't
Black
have
powder.
the old army.
Well,
They were festooned
Whatevs.
with a flintlock pistol.
You could be festooned with 6-shooters.
Yeah,
True.
you could do the Josie Wales.
Yeah.
I'm in. Okay.
So the best part about shooting the black powder today was having Stan do all the loading for
Yes,
me.
it was. Stan loaded for every. Now here you go.
No,
Just
I
ease it in
didn't.
there.
I loaded mine.
He loaded his, you loaded
Yeah, he
yours.
No,
showed us
you-
how to do it.
Taco
Stan-
brought the target, so I
Stan
thought I
put
could
his
load for
arm
him.
around Taco.
So-
He's like, "Okay, buddy, here we go. Just massage it in there. Massage it in there." Taco's like, "I don't know." Shh.
Just let this happen.
Yeah. Just don't tell anyone.
Gosh.
And we turned it wrong.
No, you did.
What? No,
Because you're 12.
that was you.
No, you're 12.
So what else?
And
What else
tire.
did we shoot?
Mostly 22s. I
Yeah,
had
a lot
my
of 22s.
Oh, you
10,
shot
22
the
target
Viper
out there.
pistols.
The Viper pistol.
a little bit, yeah.
And I didn't have my barrel torqued down. Otherwise, I could have
My
shot mine.
my Viper pistol is out on loan to somebody right now, so I didn't have mine.
We'll have to do a
to
Viper
shoot.
pistol shoot.
We do. We need to.
Another
We
one.
need to do some accuracy testing with.
Well, now
Well, we
I've
need
had-
to just sight them in the right way.
Now that
on
we've
paper.
had the
Right.
Teflon,
yeah.
we've
Yeah.
Teflon.
Well,
them.
that's the calls that I've been getting. A lot of people are asking, "Well, what's the accuracy like?" And I'm like, "Well, I think we've tested them on steel out to like 40 yards, and they were pretty darn accurate.
Yeah,
hitting that
actually, they
swinger
were.
and
Red
stuff.
dots.
Yeah.
Like it's, I don't know.
Right.
I have a pair of backups that I was going to put on flip up, so it'll be like a 6-inch side radius. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not made for long range.
No, they're
accuracy.
not. They're not. But
Now you could take a.
You could put a scope on it.
Yeah, you
Put
could
a
do the
butt stock
faster
on it
loads,
like this.
Yes.
and then you could shoot them.
yeah. But the people that I've been talking to, a lot of them are wanting to use them for hog hunting and stuff like that.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
guy in particular says, "Well, I want to be able to take an accurate 100-yard shot with it," and he's talking about SBR in it and putting a full stock on it.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm like, you put a stock on that thing, and you're not gonna have a problem reaching out to 100 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're going to
With
go to
the
100
right
yards,
round.
I'd just go with a 16-inch barrel. Just go with a regular rifle.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
you could.
The beauty of
some
this,
of it's
the
like
virtue in
handgun
my
hunting.
Jason's trying to make a sale here.
the virtue of it in my mind is up close type stuff.
Yeah.
And
Right.
but because it's small, it's light.
Yeah.
Pistol.
Exactly.
You're going to shoot a rifle.
It's a pistol that looks like Han Solo used
It does, and there is that.
which is the whole purpose, in my mind, of having it.
Well, if you can get laser cartridges to shoot laser
laser
beams out of it, then it would be great.
Now I want a laser beam.
But you guys saw the one AR-22 build I did, right?
Yes.
With the butt plug, and then it had that Hera.
Yes, the Hera.
Oh, yes, okay.
So that thing is pretty cool.
I
That's
like
awesome
that.
too. Yeah,
That's a
you
little-
just get bored, don't you? You sit around and go, "Let's see, what don't I have?"
What can I create?
It's like Barbies, man.
It is.
Barbies for men.
Yeah, you have the most Barbies.
Or Marbies.
I was
Marbies.
I was thinking Legos, but whatever. If you guys want to play with Barbies, go ahead.
Action figures, not dolls. Action figures.
Yeah.
I think we beat this horse pretty dead. It's dead. I think we've got.
I would never
We shot guns.
strike a horse.
It was.
But yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
So check out, I guess, our sponsors, yeah. If they still know who we are since we've had the delays. Check out SX3. Stephanie's still doing the guns. Let's see,
Yep.
what else is there? We did mention mag holder.
Check out my channel if you want to see Stan beat me with while my lever gun is jamming up and everything.
It was pure skill. I'm sure it was artistic the way I did it. It felt very artsy.
Are you saying
then-
artsy or
Fartsy.
It was
fartsy?
fun.
Yes.
It was fun. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening, and yeah, check out our sponsors.
Check
Yeah.
out Jason's Instagram feed. We'll probably have a couple pictures posted
Yeah.
on his
Instagram and
my,
Facebook.
Instagrams with some of the stuff we shot.
That's Concealment
Maybe.
Solutions.
Yep. Concealment. It might be an underscore or a hyphen solutions, but
I'll have
yeah.
to look it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Just Concealment Solutions will get you there.
And Taco, yours is?
Full.Lead.Taco on
Full.Lead.Taco.
Instagram. We'll have some 30-06 pistol video or something on there.
Cool.
Right on.
Take somebody shooting.